This is an emergency broadcast. We don't usually come to you guys on the weekends, but one of the tokens that we're watching has broken through its support level and it may be on the run. Another one is getting to a point where we may need to take profits. So even though we don't come to you on the weekends, we decided to come to you today with an emergency broadcast because we are committed to making you money in this bull run. I'm Crypto Man Run, and I come to you, well, every single day, it looks like, especially in the bull run. And I bring you crypto love and crypto wisdom, and together with my sniper, I also bring you incredible, amazing calls. So today, on a Saturday night, we have our tokens breaking out. And one of them is breaking out and we need to know how to trade it. And the other one is getting into a profit-taking zone. And then we've got some more calls for you. So if you're new to this channel, welcome. Smash that like, smash that subscribe, smash that bell button, because that is how you're going to know that we're coming to you. And like you can see, we come to you at strange times. It's not at the same time every day. I wish it was, but it's not, because the market's doing crazy things. And in this cycle of the bull market, you need to know when to take the trades. And that's why you should smash the bell button. Another reason to smash the bell button, well, the biggest reason to smash the bell button, is because of the Banter Bags competition. So if you don't know what the Banter Bags competition is, well, wakey, rise and shine. Where have you been? It's the biggest giveaway in crypto history. Yeah, guys, the biggest giveaway in crypto history. Because what we did was we invested $10,000 into pre-market allocations. Started off as a $10,000 giveaway to our community. But now those bags are growing, and I think the Banter bags are now worth about $450,000. And we keep selling a little bit and using that money to buy more and more Banter bags. And when this channel hits 250,000 subscribers, which with your help will happen soon, we will give the Banter bags to some of you, some of the lucky listeners. So we still haven't decided whether it's going to be 3 or 10 or 100, but the bags are going to you guys. So all you need to do, smash the like, smash the subscribe. If you smash the like, people will know that we're here. Anyway, let's get on with today's show, because it's not really a show, but there's a lot going on. I mean, amongst the things that are going on is the Dogecoin pump, and I wonder what we need to think of the Dogecoin pump. Let's see what our friend Charles Hoskinson thinks of the Dogecoin pump. I don't know if you guys have seen this, but let's listen.
Doge has become stratospheric and has become a haven for new entrants into the cryptocurrency space. Let's be very clear. This is a bubble. The price of Doge is not sustainable. It's going to collapse, and a massive amount of retail money is going to be lost very quickly. My belief is that after that bubble bursts, it will be a catalyst for regulators and lawmakers to get involved in our industry and hurt the entire industry. It's not a good event, and by no means is this sustainable. You know, when you look at the third generation of cryptocurrencies, the Algorand's, the Tezoses, the Avalanches, the Cardanos, the F2s, each of these projects have large teams, capital, and accountability. People wake up every single day to try to get the software, the protocols, and the ecosystems to the next level. They have the aspirations or reality of use and utility. People use these systems to do interesting things or promote new business models that we've never seen before. Doge does not have a stable development team. There is no original technology in Doge. It's a copy of Bitcoin. If at 2 o'clock in the morning a major flaw is discovered, there will be no one who's up late at night trying to find a way to fix it.
Wow. Sheldon, what do you think? I mean, is he just salty because Doge is catching up to Cardano and taking over Cardano, or is he really against Dogecoin?
I'm not too sure, and it's myself. I'm not a massive fan either. I kind of feel it brings negativity to the market, but don't hate it, don't date it, trade it. It's making money. It's just hit the top 5, top 6 in the market cap, so it's extraordinary what the coin is doing. Let's see how it goes. It's got the backing of Elon Musk. We've got the backing of good people behind it. I'm not sure. It's just not one of my coins that I'm massively happy about. I'm not sure what you think.
Sheldon, Saturday afternoon, Saturday morning, Saturday night, here we are doing a live stream for the community. I mean, why?
Because, Ren, there's also a big lesson that I want to just sort of jump onto everyone. We've had a lot of coins that have started going crazy now. We've had some brilliant trades. You know, we've had some that's taken some time, but we've had some fantastic trades. We are making great money together. We are making really, and I think there's a few lessons that we need to also jump tonight because everything's exaggerating and this market's moving so quickly, we need to start talking. And it's something that I also want you to be sharing across to everyone is the strategy of this taking profits as well with a lot of these coins. When is enough? And I think a big thing that I'd love for you to maybe share your sort of side. You know, I came in after the 2017 pump and I've been trading this market. Everything's going crazy. We are getting massive gains everywhere. And what is your best advice? Because I can advise and I'm going to help everyone with these sell zones and that. But your advice on taking profits in this market. We know how quickly anything can turn at any single point. And we don't want to go back to square one where we've made all of these gains. We're on a run. We are rolling, guys. We are doing fantastic in the market. What is the best scenario that you are taking in this market? And I'm going to share my sort of story as well on what's the best way to do that. And I got some new trades for you guys as well, which is great. But guys, we are getting the pushes that we want. We are making money. And it's about understanding now that we need to, how much is enough? When is good enough for you? Because the greediness, and I think this is where you can come around, how much money did you give back to the market in 2017? Because you wanted more. You wanted more. Yeah, please go for it.
I'll be brutally honest. I mean, in 2017, I put in 1% of my wealth into crypto before 2017. And in the 2017 bull run, that 1% of my wealth at one point went to about $100 million, which is more money than I had ever seen in my life or ever even imagined in my life. And when the bear market came, I went back to the same level where I started and even actually below. And the biggest lesson that I learned was, rather, let's make less money, but let's bank it, than make a lot of money and have to deal with losing it. Because there's nothing worse than having to lose this. And it's actually a scientific fact. So they did a scientific study on like 100 people, and they said, if you win $300 and if you lose $300, you feel the loss 10 times more than you feel the win. So what does that mean? It means that when you lose, imagine how euphoric you are when you're making money. When you lose the money, you'll feel it 10 times more, but in the opposite direction. So my biggest philosophy in this bull market is I am not getting sucked up into the hype. I'm going to ride the bull market. I'd rather make less money, but bank the money and know that I've got the money, than live this dream that one day I'm going to be a billionaire because of crypto. So I keep taking profits. Even on my good tokens, even on the ones that I love, I keep taking profits. And when I watch the tokens go up, it hurts. You know, if you sell Fantom at 50 cents or 55 cents and it goes to $1, it's going to hurt, but it's going to hurt you a lot less than watching 55 cents go back down to 15 cents and losing all your money.
And you know what, Rand, 3 months down the line, it will be back at 50 cents. Because we are going to have a 2 months of bear. It's just how this market works. And I think that's something that I'm going to break across everyone tonight is from the new trades and everything that I'm going to start giving you guys, and we're going to start making this money. You're going to see how I'm going to start splitting up these zones for us to get into a habit of taking the profits when these trades are hitting us, because there are a lot, and I'm going to go through them now, of the ones that are shooting and we are making great money, and we got to get into the habit. Now, remember, you've got two sides of your portfolio. Right now, 50% of mine is locked up. I'm not touching it. I know it's the same with you, Ron. Secondly, I have 50%, which is flexible. I am not afraid to take profits with that account. With my trading account, these trades that I give you every day and these calls that I give you today, I am not afraid to take profits at any single point, because that big red day, and we've already had them twice in every week, we get a day where the market is red. I have money to now go capitalize. And I think it's just a big thing, just to remind everyone, the bull run, we are in the bull run. We are making money. Just don't get beside yourself. And it just was a big lesson that I just wanted to just give to everyone tonight. Just remember and stick to a strategy. Take profits, get into a routine of it. You're going to leave 50% of your money to grow and leave it for if it goes some more. And that's why I've always given you the strategies. When we hit these zones, take a percentage, leave the remaining. And one thing that we did learn as well is take what you put in. If you get to a good, you've doubled your money, take what you put in, leave the profits in, and let that ride so that you still have capital to capitalize. So I think let's not jump on that too long, but it is important, guys. Please just make sure. So first one. Saturday,
I mean, we committed, but our fans are even more committed. This is our biggest show. Saturday afternoon. This is our biggest show. Guys, thank you. If you're here, smash the like. Let's break records. Let's break records here. Let's bring our friends into this stream. Smash the like, share this into yourselves, into the banter bags, and get yourselves amazing trading tips, amazing trading advice. Sheldon, let's look at the first chart, which I see is fantastic.
Let's go for it. And guys, don't be too. This is going to happen again. In this bull run, we're with you guys. These calls are going to come in. So definitely we appreciate your support. We appreciate you guys being here, but we're together and we're going to make money together. So the first one, here we go. Fantom has finally, how long, ran? Waiting. Remember, sideways is good. We have smashed through, guys. So I have put this on Twitter. You guys all saw it today. Ran also retweeted it as well. So you can catch them on our Twitter pages as well. But I've started to set you guys different zones now. And I've actually started to give you guys percentages that I'm taking at those zones. Now, the difference is I had the questions today that I said that when we get to take profit one, to the first zone, I'm taking 25%, the second one, 25%, third one, 25%, and the last 25, I'm leaving. Now, what I mean by that, guys, is my trading portfolio. If this coin is a part of your hodl and it's a part of the one that you want to hold for the rest of the year, and fundamentally you're happy with that, everyone's going to have their different opinion on coins. I'm talking about the trading portfolio, flexible, learn to take that money. And if you're taking a certain percentage, that's great. And you want to keep some, cool. Keep those coins. You've made them for free and send them straight back into your wallet, your Exodus, anywhere, your Binance. So you do have a stop loss, which is good. But start using that. So it's with the trading portfolio. So guys, we are well on with the Fantom. Smash the higher high. It will have a bit of a test. We know that these coins do come back and test the support. So don't be shy to see if it does come back down. And this will probably be the last entries before it does break the way Bitcoin Cash and all of them have broken. Is if it does get back down to the 47 to the 50 cent mark, is a great position to either add or to start laddering in definitely into Fantom if you did miss it. But the main thing we needed was the pop of resistance, the higher high, which is good. It should come down, test the support, but we are well on its way. And the big thing I showed you guys today is look at that volume. Boom. So look how when we create a trend, how volume comes in. That's the power of trend lines and the power of detecting the momentum down. As soon as we break the trend, look at that. We had no volume. Low, break the trend. Boom, volume's in. So that's a great indicator that Fantom is well on its way. That was accumulation phase. Low volume, sideways movement, they're building up. Now they send it through. So Fantom, guys, if you do get it between 47 and 50 cents, great add-on point for that. And I've given you guys a stop loss zone. The ones that I want to jump on you.
Go to the moon.
That was George. That wasn't me.
Okay, cool. The next one, guys, who's made some great money on Bitcoin Cash? Look at our entries. Where's our entries? All the way down there.
I got in this one, I think 580, and then again at 610 or something along those lines. I didn't believe you. I thought, how can you be putting me into Bitcoin Cash? I've doubled my money.
Exactly. And have you banked some?
Right? I have. Of course, I've taken profits.
Exactly, guys. So I already hit the first zone. Remember, I said that we're looking to get to the 700, 800, 1,100, 1,200 level. Now, what I have done is I've done my analysis and see where's the next levels. We've now accelerated those levels. If you took some profits, brilliant. And you also have a strategy to leave some in. And there is a small little add-on zone. So don't go too crazy here and go put everything back that you've just banked. Remember, keep some money. There's other coins that are way behind that you're going to make a lot more gains. But there is a new zone where you can stock up and put a little bit more to your bag because it's still got a lot of legs. I still think this coin can get to $3,000, $4,000 in this year, possibly more. So let's still bank where we can and still obviously add a little bit more in when we can. So where I'm looking at a small retracement, we're actually right there. I think it will come down a little bit more. So anywhere between the $900 to the $1,000 mark. Brilliant little add-on zone for Bitcoin Cash. And what I do have is the new target zone. So the next target, 1,300 to 1,400. And next one, 1,600 to 1,800. This is on the trading side. HODL side, I said going to 2,000.
Exactly. Bitcoin Cash can go. And I'll tell you why. What's going on now, where this pump is coming from two places. One is that China has started to ape into Bitcoin Cash. And this happened in 2017. The second thing that's happening here is TikTok. So TikTok is in crypto now. They went into Dogecoin, and now they've discovered what they're calling cheap Bitcoin. So Bitcoin, they can't afford a Bitcoin Cash because a Bitcoin Cash is too expensive. So what they've got now is cheap. So they can't afford Bitcoin because it's too expensive on a unit basis. They don't see it that you can subdivide. They're saying, well, let's just buy Bitcoin Cash because it's Bitcoin Cash is cheaper than Bitcoin. And look, my feeling is this coin can get to 0.1, 10% of Bitcoin. So I wouldn't be surprised if Bitcoin Cash did get to $6,000 at some point.
You know what, if we even have a look, okay, it doesn't have it on there. I will show you guys on Monday. Let's not take too much time on it, but I think the all-time high is at 4,000. So a lot of the coins have gone to go test these previous all-time high zones, and don't be shy to get there again. So yeah, it is a nice opportunity to bank a bit more. If it's on your trading side, don't hate it, don't date it, trade it. Take some money, take your profits, you've doubled your money, free up that money, whatever you're leaving for longer term, put that into your bags and let that go for the long thing. So that's looking really good for a push. We're looking strong and we're having that short-term retracement. Remember what we did say, when was it, 2 days ago or yesterday, that Bitcoin was going to have a small pullback. What's Bitcoin doing? It's coming beautifully down and testing these main support trend zones. It's beautifully testing the zone, which is good. We said anywhere between 58 and 60,000. I see it hit 59,500. So we've already touched that zone, possibly that it can come a little bit more in the zone. And what is nice, we have a nice trend to see when we are bullish again. So the market is doing what we needed to. It's calmed down for a while. Bitcoin is on par. If we have a look quickly at, where's our Ethereum? There we go. Ethereum, same thing, guys. We actually wicked beautifully into it yesterday where we said, but anywhere with Ethereum, $2,200 to the 2,300, 2,350. Great add-on zones for Ethereum, because what we did hit, we hit a small short-term target, which was good. But if we do have a look, obviously we got major targets, which are a lot higher sort of frames. So that is a good opportunity. And what's nice is we are tracking that momentum. So I'll let you guys know when we are hitting sort of nervy stage and we're starting to lose momentum. And I know that by our trend line. So as soon as we start, so for now, I always buy on supports. I always buy on the bottoms. At any point we start breaking, we will then start reducing out again. And we know we can catch it back down at the 1,900 level. But for now, it's doing perfectly. Our RSIs, you can see our 8 hours about to hit the bottom. So we are looking good with Ethereum. A stock up zone is good in the zone where we're sitting now. 2,200, 2,350 is good. And our next targets, $3,800, $4,000, and then Ran, your special number, $5,000 for Ethereum.
By end of May. Sheldon, what's dominance doing?
Cool. Let's have a look. I just took it off here. But so dominance is still doing what we want. It's beautiful, and it's still working exactly as we spoke. I remember 3 weeks ago us asking for this dream of Bitcoin dropping and everything. We are doing exactly what we need. Where are we bouncing? Remember I said there was a key support between the 50 and the 52 level. And that's exactly where we're currently bouncing. And I am expecting it for Bitcoin to get that bounce that it needs so it can continue its momentum. It's a little push up in the dominance. But one thing we have learned now is then it's going to be the other turn for the other coins. Ones like Theta. These coins don't move when the whole market's moving. They move when the dominance is going completely opposite.
Let's go to Theta, because you told us to buy Theta on Friday. You said, watch Theta, watch Theta, watch Theta. That was Friday. What happened?
Well, it's looking good. So if we have a look here, let's jump to Theta. There we go. So who doesn't love trend lines, guys? There's a resistance trend. There's the break. There's the test. So that was our buy zones that I told.
Because you told us before it broke out, and you said, look, if you're expecting Theta to break out now, especially because the market is going down, that's exactly what happened.
Beautifully, and it's, you can see it's working in reverse. So it's working really good. And the volume, have a look at volume. What does that mean? Big volume bars, we can see. So interest is coming back, which is good. And look how it came perfectly down, test support, and now we're on. So Theta's in the add-on zone. To buy some more, to add a bit more to your bags, beautiful. And what we do have is we have a nice trend. You can see my alarm is set and it's ready to go for Theta. So Theta still $20, $25, $30 on my next targets from here. And yes, take a little bit of time, but I'm telling you next week is going to be a big week for Theta. I think next week with Theta, we are going to the moon. It's really going to be strong. So Theta is good. All of them, guys, I'm going to go through these very quick. Let's not take too long on them. If we have a look, Bitcoin Cash, we know has been shooting. A beautiful one. VTHO, guys, Finally, we finally got something out of the coin that we wanted, and it is doing great. So all that it's basically, we smashed all-time highs yesterday, high, great, and all we have done is just come down to hit this previous support zone over here, which is good. So TFU, VTHO, I'm telling you guys, so what I have done is I've set targets for us. So the first one that I have set here is 3.3 cents to 3.6. That's going to be where I'm going to take some of my trading portfolio, what I've put in here. I'm going to take some good profits. And then I obviously see the next target of us getting to 4.4 to 4.6. So that's still a good 100% away. And this coin does it quick, guys. Just get excited. So for all of those, it's not a buy now. If you're not buying in my zones, guys, don't buy. I'm going to give you fresh trades now that you can buy. But for update for everyone, we are well on track. And a good stop loss is at around 1.7 cents is a good stop loss for now. Once we got this low and we will move that stop loss up. So VTHO is looking brilliant. The one I want to add to you guys right before.
That was George saying it's insane right now. It's insane.
It's insane right now.
George. Awesome. Cool. So the one, guys, before it pops out and before it gets ahead of us is still Kusama. So Kusama is still in that zone. We spoke about it last week and it's still in that zone. So don't miss out on Kusama. It's the next one. We know sideways is good. We're on the right side of the trend, which is good. And we made a higher low, which is good. And I've given you the main stop loss. So Kusama is the buy now. It's a good buy zone where we're getting it. And you can see where I'm looking at 705, 760 as a first target. And I still have 1,150 to 1,200 as the next target. So that's still a good 100, 150%. Same as Bitcoin Cash. They're going to move in this momentum, guys. The steppy momentum. And then we haven't even hit the proper bull run yet. The bull run's when it's parabolic and everything just goes brrr. So let's make money. Let's take it off as we go. We got our hodl portfolios, which we can hold. So Kusama is a buy. This chart is on my Twitter. I will repost it as well with the stop loss zone and take profit zones there for you. So that one is looking good.
I see that there's questions in the comments saying, how do you know when to take profits? So those are the fib levels, right? You're looking at the next fib level and the Fibonacci level above that, right?
Yeah. Guys, you know what we're going to wait for? And I know it sucks, but for now, run it with my strategy on where my take profit zones are. I'm giving them to you guys. Every day I'm giving them. What we're going to do is when the market is crappy and we have bad days next, we'll have another masterclass and I'll teach you guys how to. I taught you last week how we're starting to get these, and we're going to have a second touch up on that, and I'm going to help you with buy zones. I just need a bit of time, and I can't do that through this now to explain it now. I need just a little bit of time to do that. So next week we will have a masterclass part 2, and we will go through how we work on these take profit points. For now, I do give them to you and I'll help you with them, and as we go I will obviously educate you guys so you can all learn the skill.
Sheldon, there's 8,300 people in the live chat right now. It's our biggest show ever. Let's try to get this to 10,000 people in the live. What do we need you guys to do? Share it, like, smash that like. That'll tell YouTube to share it with more people. Let's see if we can get this up to 10,000 subscribers. It's already our biggest show, but let's see if we can push it up with you guys. Sheldon, let's look at some more calls. Let's keep the calls coming, my friend.
Awesome. So the one, guys, that we took live with you, and look what happened beautifully. Remember, with Win, we broke it, we bought. I'm a strategy trader. I trade my strategy. Doesn't matter what, I know what to do next. So remember that on the break, we said buy. We buy on the break. Cool. We buy on the retest. Great, that thing. And look what it did. What did we say that when it's going to get you? Yes, it got a little bit exaggerated. It's what these small coins do. That's just what they do. When Bitcoin has a thing, it's what it does. But look how it slowed down. And look how volume picked up at the zone. And we started to get a nice volume buy earlier, which is good. So volume is starting to come back in. And when we are coming down, volume's not backing that. So the fact that it's trailing downwards and there's no volume backing, it's showing me that it's not, the momentum is not to the downward side, because then there would be volume. There would be big volume candles showing us that people are really selling this coin and they're forcing it down. Do you guys see volume there? I don't see volume. So I see that slowing down beautifully for the next push up. So with Win, where my goals are. It's still sitting in a good add-on zone for those who missed it. My next zone is all the way, a lot of zeros, but I will put it out there, but it's basically 140% away from where we are now. And we know how quickly this coin moves. So sideways is good. We've made higher highs, we've made higher lows, and we are looking really, really good. The only thing that I will help you guys with is I'll just add in a stop loss to make sure that we are protected at any point to take advantage to buy more coins if we do lose certain zones. But Win is looking good, and we are doing exactly what we want. So Win's great at the moment. SXP is another one.
I see that Algorand has just broken out. I see that.
Oh, really?
Are you watching Algorand? It is
I'm
one of the
watching so many damn coins.
It's Algorand. Now, while we've been on the stream, has broken out. It's gone up 14% today. That's a major.
There we go.
There's the.
So it's shooting out there. So where was the bar, guys? Where was the bar? You see why you got to love trend lines. So if you don't catch them early, that's why it's good for you guys to practice this, because there's so many eyes out there. We are a community, and it's so good that everyone can now learn these skills and to see, because to catch all of them is just insane. They're popping left, right, and center. So that was the push. What I would want to see is obviously a retest of support. So at some point, this will come back down to the support level, and that matches up beautifully with my horizontal support as well. So I'll wait for Alron to take this leg, push it upwards. I'm not going to FOMO in. If I don't get the perfect entry, I don't buy it. So I'm going to wait for a pullback, but we'll get it back at that zone. But just look at the power of buying the breaker trends. So let's jump back before we get too pulled away. So Litecoin, guys, where's Litecoin? Where was our entries? There was our entry.
Wow. So wait,
there was our entry.
Litecoin is chasing all-time highs, isn't it? I mean, what is the all-time high for Litecoin? Surely Charlie Lee sold his Litecoin at more or less this level.
Yeah, so if we have a look, where's it marked up? There we go. So we are close. 371 is 370. Call that's all-time high. So we get in there. So you see a bigger time frame. Look how we eventually move the cup, and we eventually get to the top of that zone. And we'll see if we're going to get rejection there or we're going to move out. But where did we get our entries, guys? We're beautiful. So we're sitting really good with Litecoin. We are sitting pretty. We're at $180 to $200 even. Call it that zone. We are sitting really good.
Let me ask you a question. I mean, you're watching a lot of coins here, and the community is saying, wow, Sheldon's in a lot of trades. If I were to say to you right now, what are the best 2 trades that you'd be taking? Because maybe people, can't manage so many, can't get into all these coins. If I would say to you, Sheldon, tell me what the best 2 trades are to enter right now, what would it be?
Sushi, my first, number 1.
Okay,
Sushi,
amazing.
because there we go. So I've given you your buy zone. The chart's coming straight after onto Twitter for you guys. Sushi is the one. Beautiful downwards wedge, falling wedge. We broke out. Lovely. Volume came in and we have tested. See, same thing. Trend trailing downwards. No volume backing it. Great sign. When we're trailing up, look how volume was backing it. Great sign. So we have just come down and test support. So this one is beautiful. So Sushi is the one for all the new guys. So guys that don't have trades yet, or this, Sushi is a great buy. $15 to the $16.2 is a great buy for Sushi. And where my sort of target zones were, I see that was thing, was $22, $23. So that's a good 40, 50%, and obviously 25 to the 26 mark. So that's also a good 60, 70, 80% sort of trade. So if it was for the guys that are, I know there's a lot of trades, that's just, there are a lot of guys that have taken all those previous ones, and it's good to know, take some profit so that you can enter Sushi now. You've doubled your money on Bitcoin Cash. Leave some for long term. Take a little bit out, buy some Sushi. You've made some on Litecoin. Take a little bit out, buy some Sushi. Or you know what I mean? I'm just trying to get the understanding that free up this trading money and don't get stuck in that whole world. So Sushi is the one I would definitely get in. Then this one is what I'm quite excited on, because it's a really good looking chart and it's looking good. It's SKL. So if we have a look, we are looking really good, beautiful triangle on the bigger time frames. So this is the next one, right? And for the guys that are looking for a good trade, a good entry trade now, this is a good one. Between the 69 and the 76 cents is a great buy for this SKL. And obviously we got the main resistance. So I want you to use a strategy for the guys that are going to take this trade. If whatever you want to spend on this trade, buy 50% in the buy zone, and the remaining 50% you buy in the break of that trend. Exactly. Okay. So use it as a strategy, and stop loss under previous low. So SKL is good. How's our time there, Ran? We're still looking okay.
Yeah, I mean, listen, it's a weekend. So Guys, what do you think? Do you guys want some more calls, or should we cut the stream now? What do you think? Let's do what the community want. While the community are voting, and Freddie, I know you're watching. If you're watching, tell us what the community wants. Sheldon, a lot of the community have been asking me, who's Sheldon? Where did you find him? What's Sheldon's story? What do you say next week we do the background story? Who's Sheldon, and where did he come from, and how did he learn to trade? And I think that your story would inspire the community, man.
I'd love to, Ran. I want everyone to know that we are able to do this. Anyone can do this. Anyone, you want to do it, we can do this, and we're going to create this together. So let's do that, Ran. Let's do it. I'd love
Everyone's
to.
going more. People are saying Chainlink. Let's do Chainlink.
We'll go into it now. Perfect. So you want more? Let me just give you another trade, and then Injector. This one, INJ. Injective. Sorry, I got this bad thing from someone else. Injective protocol looking good. So 12.7 to $13.4 is good. I have given you a secondary. That was our original buy zones before the breakout, which is good. If it does come down, I'll update you guys on the second buy zone. But for now, we are looking really good on the entry zone. We are slowing down, which is good. And we're looking strong for the next push upwards. So I'm very happy where we are.
Hold that, because Winston Wolf told me I should sell some injective protocol today. Just zoom out again, because I've got to actually take a photo for him and show him what Sheldon's calling. There we go. Hold on a second. There we go. Winston, I hope you're getting this.
Let's see who's right.
Let's see who's right. Of course, you're right.
Who's right.
All right, cool. So injective protocol, buy it right now. Upside 23 to 25. There is a token release coming up, but it's been delayed. It's coming up in the next month or so. And then,
cool. So that's good. So that's looking good. So Chainlink is looking really good, guys. I don't think we actually tipped. So I gave you guys the buy zone. You could see, where did we get yesterday? We literally touched the top of my zone, which is good. So we did get the sort of retrace. The thing is, it can come back to that zone. So this zone is not as low as what it was anymore. The fact that we've already come. So I expected that if it is going to come down a bit more, it will come and capture the liquidity from this wick that we had. It was too quick, and maybe it's going to come back to capture the rest. So Chainlink is on form, guys. Hold Chainlink.
Chainlink, from a fundamental point of view, launched their new smart contract. And in this new smart contract, what they're doing is they are merging off-chain and on-chain smart oracles. So previously, you only use blockchain variables. Now they're saying, look, let's do hybrid smart contracts where we're getting real-world data as well, which completely changes the game. And Sergey, who's the founder of Chainlink, said this is the biggest catalyst for DeFi. So if Chainlink runs, this is going to lead to a massive DeFi run. Watch the DeFi coins.
It makes sense, man. The DeFi has been sleeping for a while. So it's weird how it all sort of plays into things. Now Chainlink's waking up. Now DeFi is starting to come back. So it's great. We're going to eventually have, in the next week or two, we're going to have the shift in the market again, where the bigger alts are going to calm down again. And then the other ones are going to shift. So we're good, guys. So anywhere between $37, $40 is a still great add-on zone for Chainlink.
Let's do two more charts. The guys are asking for ADA and SXP. Guys, if you're watching this and you live in the Cape Town area, or if you live in anywhere in South Africa and you want to join us for a live banter on Friday at South African time, 4 p.m., which is 10 a.m. EST, meet us at the Big Street Studios. They are studio sponsors, and we're having a live banter. So you guys can join the live stream, and you can chat to me and Sheldon, and we can even go for dinner afterwards. So if you're in the area, if you're going to be in Cape Town, come and join us. Be here between 2 and 3:30, because at 4 o'clock we go live.
Awesome. So to close it off here, Rand, are you done there?
If you're not in South Africa, don't fly in, because you won't be able to get out because the borders are closed.
Yeah, well, that's important to add that. Otherwise you're stuck. Okay, so SXP, great. Higher high, higher lows, great. Guys, what did we need? Bitcoin, we said it was going to pull back. Did it kill SXP? No, it pulled it down perfectly healthy. It actually brought us perfectly down into our buy zone. So still anywhere between 4.4, 4.75 is a great zone. It's going to slow down a little bit. It's probably going to be a boring Sunday, guys. So tomorrow, if it is boring and all of that, have a good day, have some fun, because it probably is going to be just a very sideways, boring day, and then a very exciting next week. So SXP is good. One thing that does excite me with SXP is when Bitcoin starts to move again, SXP jumps very quickly. So we got a beautiful jump up quick last night, 10% quickly, and then obviously Bitcoin started playing games. So and then it came back down. So what we do know is it's aggressive. So when Bitcoin finally settles now, gets its low, and we start shooting, SXP is going to move strong. So SXP is still really good, and I still have my main first target, $7 to 7.6. So that's a good 70-80% away, and then I got 8.7 to 9.4, and that's basically 100% away. So SXP is still on par, and it's looking really good. I'll put a stop loss for you guys, and I'll give you updated charts on Twitter now, so you know where to put a stop loss. And the one that we want to see is ADA.
Yeah, Cardano. And then I've got a good friend of mine who's watching the show. His name is Dinesh, and he's asking me, please tell the community where you actually buy these coins. I'm going to show you a little trick now. A lot of you know this trick, but for the newbies, I'm going to show you a trick as soon as Sheldon's finished with this chart.
Awesome. So guys, what's happened with ADA? Still on par, smashed the highs, great. We've just come and tested down, which is good. And we've just come and tested support. So we've just hit the add-on zone for ADA. To stock up. It's doing what we said. It's doing the strategy. Higher high, retest, start shooting upwards. If you go look at where's our RSI at the bottom, so it's oversold. So we are getting ready for the next move. And how do we know that? So remember, we ladder in the buy zones, and then obviously the simple strategy, take your trend line, draw your trend line, and the break of a trend line, you know, is when we start making the next wave up. So we can hover as long as this trend line goes and then get the breakout. So ADA is good. I got shorter term trading portfolio targets. HODL, we got a lot bigger. I think we'll go through a HODL one next week where we can see the real bigger targets for the year and where we can get with these coins. But 1.7 to 1.74 and 2.1 to 2.17 for Cardano is my next targets where I'm going to take some profits. So yeah, we got a lot of exciting coins, guys. We got Injective Protocol, we got Sushi, we got SKL, we have Link, which is still in the buy zone. We have ADA, which is still there. So we actually have a lot more tonight, Ren, that we actually have given for everyone. And obviously everything is on par and everything's looking good. Win is waking up. We're going to see. We're going to talk again soon about Win. Okay, but that's it from me, Ren.
Okay, so just a few questions here from the community. First thing is, can you tell your community when you trade out of your coins, what do you trade into to take profits?
Bitcoin.
Okay, so Sheldon does Bitcoin. I do a mix. I do Bitcoin, Ethereum, DOT, Chainlink, and Cardano, and USDT. So
you know what I do, Ren? Just to add to that quickly, is I actually have a strategy that when I have my profits. So what I mean by Bitcoin is I am building my Bitcoin quite a bit, but every profits, whenever I take profits, I have a strategy that I'm leaving some in to make my trading portfolio bigger. I'm buying, same thing, 30% Bitcoin, 30% Ethereum, 20% of my favorite alts. Do you see what I mean? So you need to have a strategy with those, whatever you're doing it, and then make sure you got your initial trading capital back for the next trade.
There's a reason why I don't take profits 100% into USDT, and that is called FOMO. The reason why I don't take my profits into USDT is because I'm not sure the crypto market's going to continue to run. And I'm taking profits to hedge myself. But if I think the crypto market may continue to run, in other words, if I'm not anticipating a bear market tomorrow, then one way to take profits and not be highly leveraged is to go into Bitcoin and Ethereum. Because if the market comes down, Bitcoin and Ethereum are going to be the most resilient. So take some profits into Bitcoin and Ethereum and Chainlink, and the rest put into USDT. Let's see what other questions.
And like I asked you the other day, when the market dumps, Ren, what would you cry about if you lost dollars or if you lost Bitcoin? You'd cry about losing Bitcoin. So the importance here, and we're going to do this next week. I'm actually so excited. Let's shift our minds. We are so trained to the dollar. It actually means nothing. It doesn't grow anything. We're actually going to focus on this Bitcoin and that a lot more. If you've lost Bitcoin for the day, you should be crying. If you lost Ethereum for the day, you should be crying. But if you lost dollars, so what? There's another opportunity. We buy in again and we do it again. As long as you don't lose your coins, that's the main thing.
All righty, my friend Sheldon. Thank you, my friend. Thank you for coming on a weekend. Guys, we will see you again on Monday or maybe on Sunday. Let's see if anything interesting happens on the market. Know one thing, that if something interesting does happen, it is on Sheldon's Twitter, which is Sheldon_sniper. And it's on my Twitter, @CryptoManRun. and we may even come to you live. So follow me on Twitter, follow Sheldon on Twitter, join our Telegram group. It's a crypto banter Telegram group. Sheldon's going to start posting some charts there. We have Sheldon and I have a massive week for you guys next week. Between the education, the new calls, the new shows that we're adding to you guys. I mean, crypto banter is the place to be. So let's leave it at that for today. Love you guys madly. Sheldon, you're a brother, you're a gentleman. Thank you, my friend. Much love for you.
Awesome, buddy, guys. Cheers. Take profits. Cool.
And to our community, love you guys madly. Thank you for supporting us, even on a Saturday. 9,000 of you turn up to the live stream, our biggest show ever. Thank you so much. If you are here, smash that like one more time. Give us some love. Let's get you into those banter bags. And remember that if you are in Cape Town, come and visit us at the Big Street Studios in Cape Quarter. We'll be here Friday at 3 o'clock or 2 o'clock. And we'll be right through till 4 o'clock when we start the live stream. And then we'll have a couple of beers afterwards and maybe even we'll go out for dinner. So come and join us. I'll see you again on Monday. If you're trading, make money and trade well, my friends.
Crypto Banter is a social podcast for entertainment purposes only. All opinions expressed by the hosts, guests, and callers should not be construed as financial advice. Views expressed by guests and hosts do not reflect the views of the station. Listeners are encouraged to do their own research.